All right, what's going on, people? Crypto Leon here, and today I just want to share with you guys a strategy that I've developed through my journey in crypto. Strategy that I also, figured out and put up against other people who are following a similar strategy, and knowing that what I'm about to show you is something that really works, something that's really sound. See, for me, as I was going through my journey in cryptocurrency, through my own experience, I kind of figured out this whole process, looking at things from different angles and understanding how crypto works and the habits. And the other thing too is there's a very few YouTubers that I follow, and one was a gentleman who they call the Oracle, the head of the wolf pack of the Team Us, and I saw that he was following a very similar strategy. He had something that was working, and when I put my strategy that I was developing against his, I saw that it was very, very similar. So what that led me to know is that the strategy I was using was definitely on the right track and on point. So right now, I'm just going to share you what that strategy is. And, this is just, guys, spending money in crypto, understanding how to lend money when you're jumping into ICOs, and how to gain a result. The whole point of this is for you to be able to come out in profits and be able to play with house money. And you're going to understand what I mean by that as I go through this whole process. Now, first and foremost, I'm using an example of $1,000, but I want you to understand that this process can be used with any amount, whether it's $250, $500, $5,000, $10,000. What I want you to pay attention to is the percentages on how you're going to be using this strategy. All right, so let's get right into it. So the strategy to invest $1,000 into crypto lending ICOs. So first of all, what I would do is I would look for ICOs where you can get the tokens for like less than $1. But in this example purpose, just to keep things simple, I'm gonna say you're jumping into an ICO and it's a dollar per token. Okay, so here's what I would do. I would buy 250 tokens in 4 different ICOs that you felt good about. So some that you did your research that you feel you want to jump into, you know, buy 250 tokens of 4, or you could buy 500 tokens into 2. Choice is up to you. Now, as soon as these tokens were to reach between $10 to $15 per token, and you've minimum 10x your money, I would sell on the internal exchange on these platforms. Okay, and guys, do not get greedy and think that these tokens are going to shoot up to $100 or $200. I mean, we've seen a couple of them, or one in particular has done that, but this is not going to be the case for each one. So don't get greedy. Okay, so now once you've seen that you've 10x your money, here's what you're going to do. Because you put $1,000, you've 10x your money, now you have $10,000. And at this point, guys, I'd be excited. I'd be jumping up and down, doing the James Brown shimmy dance all over the place, going crazy. Because what? You just flipped $1,000 to $10,000 with minimal effort. But hold on. Don't dance for too long, because we got other steps we got to take to work through this process. So after you got your $10,000, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take it out. You're going to take out $2,000 out of that 10, which is 20%. Again, pay attention to the percentages, not so much the figure. All right. So in this case, you're going to take out $2,000, put it for yourself. Hide it between your mattress, put it under your pillow, hide it in a shoe box, put it in a shoe that nobody knows that you wear, or anything like that. Just make sure you have that money for yourself. So now you're already $1,000 in the profit from what you started with. Okay. Now the next step, you have $3,000, which is 30% from the 10,000. Okay, and you're gonna repeat this process. But this, what you're gonna do this time, you're gonna put $1,000 into 3 new ICOs. So you still want to pay attention to the market. Keep your ears to the web, and find out which ICOs are really good and ones that can be very profitable. Okay, so now that's step number 2. Here's the next step. I would take the remaining $5,000 you have left over, which is 50%, and I would do 2 $2,500 loans. Okay, but understand this: you're only using house money because you've already taken out your money. But the $2,500 that you're using is money that you've gained from the platform. You're using house money. This is very, very important. See, here's the one thing for me. I have a few mentors. A couple of them are multimillionaires. And there's one thing that they all told me that they all agree with. And it's a term called OPM. Other people's money. Make money with other people's money. You ain't gotta be dipping into your pocket for it. Okay? But once you apply this, here's what you got. You just created, ding ding ding, income stream number one of $2,000 to $2,500 a month, and you're gonna be translating that into Bitcoin. You'll understand that later. But one thing to keep in mind, do not believe in the reinvesting hype. Okay? I would not reinvest, and I would withdraw as soon as it was available for me to withdraw my money. As soon as it's possible, take your money out. Okay? Because here's a real truth, and here's how I see it. This is my opinion. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Money on the platform is not real money until it's in your own wallet. See, seeing all this money on the platform is kind of like having a check that you can't cash. It's only going to tease you. So you want to take the money, take your winnings and your interest profits every day or as soon as possible. Okay. So now let's do a quick recap. You got $2,000 on reserve that you're taking out. That's your money. Okay. You got $2,000 to $2,500 a month in passive income. And now you're moving on to picking the next three ICOs, and I would pick carefully. Do your due diligence. Make sure you feel comfortable with the ones you're going to choose and get yourself involved in. Okay? Now you're making some money. You got a little profit coming in. I would order a Treasure or a Ledger Nano S wallet. These are hard wallets. If you do not know what that is, go ahead and Google it and find out and educate yourself. And I would also download an Exodus wallet, which is a desktop only wallet, and I would send all my interest, earnings, and winnings to my Exodus wallet. See, Exodus is going to be that middleman between, the platform that you're earning this cash on and who you're actually going to be exchanging your currency and your bitcoins into fiat. Whether it's Coinbase, Quadriga CX, Gemini, whichever one you choose, Exodus is going to be that middleman in between. So what you would do, you want to transfer your interest into Exodus, and you can also use that money you transferred into Exodus that you can use to transfer out to other ICOs as repeating this process. Now I want you to think a little bit bigger. Imagine this: you got three ICOs, okay? You put $1,000 in, and now those ICOs went between $10 to $15. See, at this point, I would be dumping big loans. I would do $10,000 loans on each of these platforms. So now you got $30,000, okay? And $30,000 in loans is now going to be paying you between $12,000 to $15,000 a month in passive income. Hello, income number two. This is going to be a big one. This is where you're going to be feeling real nice. But why $12,000 to $15,000 a month? Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at ICOs that are going to be paying you 40 to 50% per month. Okay? These are the ones that we want to look into. So the numbers just work. Numbers don't lie. It's right here in front of you. Okay? Now, as you're going through this process and you're earning and you're gaining interest, I would transfer some of those bitcoins that you're earning through this process to my Treasure or your Ledger wallets and never touch it. Keep the bitcoins there, because here's the one thing we do know: Bitcoin will appreciate. It is going to appreciate. So you want to keep some on hand that you're never going to touch as you keep building it up throughout your journey. But also keep in mind in this, if you follow this process and you duplicated it 2 times, that means you're going to have $60,000 in loans, which will equate to $24,000 to $30,000 a month in passive income. Oh, I got a little error here. That's all good. I am perfect. We all make mistakes. If you duplicated this 3 times, you're going to have $90,000 in loans and $36,000 to $45,000 a month in passive income earnings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that's life-changing. And the best part about it is that you only started with $1,000. See, this is something that can happen over a period of months before you get to this point. Keep that in mind. This is not a start today, next month, you got $45,000 a month. That's not what the case is. Just understand the process, okay? And here's one key factor: that you're dealing with multiple platforms. And here's why. Because if you took a loss on any one of these platforms, in a sense, it'd be okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be a little bit pissed, because if I'm gonna be losing about $4,000 or $5,000 a month because a platform decided to go away, I'd be a little bit pissed. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, we'll be okay, because here's why: You're playing with house money, guys. That's house money. That's not money out of your pocket that you took from your family, you took from feeding your kids. None of that. This is house money. But at the same time, if one went down and you got 5 platforms that are paying you, they're gonna still keep on paying. Just because one went down doesn't mean they're all going away. This is how you spread it around, guys. I don't believe in this all eggs in one basket. Not at all. Because why? My number one rule when you're involved in crypto is to never, ever get married to any one platform. I repeat again, never get married to any one platform. Guys, this is crypto. Anything can happen in crypto. Okay? So, there you have it. That's a strategy that I'm using, that I've been using, and I continue to follow, and it's been working. So I'm happy to be able to leave this strategy with you guys. If you want to follow it, feel free. If you don't want to follow it, that's your choice. Even if you don't want to get involved in crypto, that's still your choice. I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm doing. So here's another thing that I want to do for everybody, because I know a lot of people have been contacting me, asking me questions in this area. And if you subscribe to the channel and send me an email, I'm going to leave an email address there. I will email you this document so you will have it on hand. You can read it over and over again, memorize it so you know exactly how to, maneuver as you're going through these crypto lending ICOs. So, guys, like I said before, a lot can happen in crypto, but at the same time, a lot can happen in crypto, meaning you have an opportunity to make a lot of money. But I will also say again, do not put money in that you cannot afford to lose. Because again, it's crypto. But again, it is crypto. So, hope you like the strategy. Hope you follow it. I want to see how you guys are doing. Hope you make some earnings. And let's go get this money.